The interesting thing is that this can be tabled next year in 2015. All it needs is one head of state to do that, a head of state who is a signatory to the Rome Statute. The Rome Statute is possibly the most important international legal document that we have. The Rome Statute was put in place in the late 1990s. It codified the existing international crimes and put in place the International Criminal Court. I'm calling for that to be amended. So I'm not looking to create a whole new treaty or a convention or a protocol. I'm saying quite simply we fast track this and we amend the Rome Statute to include ecocide as the missing fifth international crime against peace to stand alongside genocide, war crimes, crimes against humanity, and the fourth one is crimes of aggression, the run-up to war. So by tabling that, what happens there is that it actually becomes a bit of a numbers game. It just needs 2/3 majority of countries that are signatories to the Rome Statute. That's 82 people in the world who can sign this off as an international law. But what can we do to make that happen? Well, this is about creating a public mandate. It's actually about we the people standing up and pointing to that which we believe is an ecocide and saying morally this is a crime. Legally it's time to make it an international crime. And this is very powerful because actually what we're doing is we're reframing the narrative around this and recognising that there comes a point where we literally say enough, no more, this must end now. And by creating a public mandate, we create the enabling conditions for ministers and heads of state to start speaking out and calling for this international crime to be put in place. The more people who stand up and speak out, the more people who identify what their local national ecocide is, the more momentum it gives for this law to be put in place. Every government in the world has been put on notice of this. A concept paper has gone in to every single government over the last 2 years, and I've legally advised at a UN level, ministerial level, ambassador level and senior legal advisor level to 54 countries in the last 2 years. So there are many, many countries that are engaging in this, but very often it's said to me, we require a public mandate to go public on this. So let's do that, let's give it the public mandate and let's start pointing to what we think is an ecocide and saying this is the sort of thing that we wish to see stopping, because our vision for a more beautiful world is a world that really has ended the era of ecocide, has closed that, and has put in place the law that will allow the innovation in the other direction to really flourish. Because a lot of these companies actually would move into renewables, for instance, if they were given the right enabling conditions, and that requires international law to do that, a level playing field right across the world.